So, we have already built this entire flow here, up to this first telegram. Now we are going to create the approval and publication here of the post on Instagram. So here we go. The next flow we're going to create. And this new node. It was created here, as I mentioned in this version, starting from version 1.782, which is this human here, in the loop that will wait. And here there are several options, right? Gmail has Telegram, which is what we are going to use, Discord and other things. Here, I will put Telegram. I will need to put the chat there. I will copy this same previous one here. Paste. And the message. I will send the message that is generated here by artificial intelligence, which will be the message that will be published. So I will pull here from this node. From the agent, I can close this here to make it better. Here, there is the URL here in the agent. I have the image description and I have the text that will be here, the publication text. And here, look, I can put, it's already set to approve. I will add an option here. Look, approve, or disapprove. Choose these two options here for us to do. So what will happen here is it will send the image immediately after the text and approve or disapprove the publication. I don't know if it's because I'm hosting it here, my n8n, but in test mode here, it doesn't work well. The approval issue. So I will put it here in the mode. Not in test mode, in normal mode here to test this. If I put it here, it will even send for me to approve and disapprove. However, it won't. And when I approve it, in test mode, it doesn't work here. It doesn't continue the flow or stop if you disapprove. I'll run it once here, just to see if it will send the message, the image, and the text here for us to approve. Here in execution, I can see what's being run, right? That it is running and it is waiting. It reached the waiting point. So here, it sent me the image, which is quite bad, by the way, and the text. And then I would approve or disapprove this post. On my Instagram, I will disapprove. However, when I then open this screen, I can close it. And here, I'm not sure if it's working here. It didn't stop, but when it didn't, an error occurred here, right? But when it's in normal mode, it works like this. I can stop it here normally. So it is sending it there for approval. That's what's important. And now we are going to add the next node, which will be a national option here. I keep going back there to remember which ones are ours because sometimes I don't remember. I will put here Aku conditional. See? Here. I won't be able to get its response in the test because I can't. Run it in test mode. This is the approval, but soon we'll run it in non-test mode and we'll be able to get it here. I will need this treatment here that he is entering there in the data that will return from approval or not. And we'll put here if it is false or true. But here I need to put in Boolean. Boolean is true. If it is true, achi, 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 achi. No, wait a minute. An expression. I will paste here. This expression is true. Here I won't be able to test, but in a little while we will test this in the publication mode. Let me stop here. So I will need to do a normal test here indeed. I will save and I will open that other flow I created in the first class. In the first class we created and this flow here from the form. So I will test it. Once here. Look. I will take the production form URL here. Even I don't know if I saved this flow here, so I will put the production URL here. I will put any tag here. I will put fitness and continue with the same. I will submit. I can go back here. And here I will. Here in the execution. To see if it is running the flow I created. It is running normally. And I want to see if it will give an option there for me to approve or not on Telegram. So it is building here. And the publication. And in the end it will send it there. So that I can end, approve, or not on Telegram where it is waiting for a promise. It appeared here on Telegram, it appeared I will approve. Then it will ask me to open this screen to prove. And when I do it here in production mode, it works again and it will exit from waiting. It will go here to success. If I look here in this flow, it came out as, well, it's approved, right? If I had disapproved the publication, it would come out as false. So, if it's this one here, I don't want to do it, then nothing could send a telegram to do anything else. But I don't want to do anything. I want to leave it here without doing anything. And in case I approve the publication, then I want to handle it here. And then we will make the call. HTTP request. We will make the call to publish on Instagram. Here in developers, not Facebook. You will create your application. If you haven't created your application and made the connection here with Instagram, I won't do it again because we already have this lesson here already published, so you can watch it to learn how to make this connection and connect here with the Instagram application. So as I already have it here, I will go into settings here to get it. What is the point ID of my application from my token? And in the lesson we teach in general touch, we will need this ID here. See, it's here along with the token. Let me copy it. I will paste it here and then we will use it in the call. If I go back here, see, I will check the documentation, and in order to send this message, I will go back once more. And here in the app where I created the connection, I will check the documentation. So we will go to the documentation. And here I have all the things I can do with this API. What do we want to do? We want to publish content, right? And here are the calls I need to make to make the publication, right? So first I need to create the publication, then I do a confirmation. So first it will be this call here. I can take this. Simply put the URL here and copy it. I copy it. I go here to this one, HTTP request import. I will import that package. If there's any error, let me just check. I copied it there, and then it already imported here. For me, it's important here that here goes the ID. That ID we copied. Here in middle, the ID. Slash. I put the ID, which is the ID of our application. And here it asks for the URL of the image. Hi, in here as well. It will need to send authentication. Let me just look here at the other one. What needs to be sent? Because I don't remember exactly what is needed. You have to send the header here, right? With authorization. And here with authorization, which will be the token in what we generated there. In the other lesson, I won't generate it here again because we already made the connection to save time. You can watch the video again. Here we are going to send the URL of the image that we will get there later, right? And we will also send the here. Oh, the description, right? The description here of the image copy captcha here. I will go back here, add one more parameter, which will be the text that was generated. So it's the first thing that I won't be able to stay in test mode going through approval here. So just, and to be able to send a test and validate this name, we are going to disconnect this if here. Disconnect. Here, this before Telegram. Then we will connect it normally. I will connect directly here to the HTTP request to pull the data here. And the URL is the URL generated here by this, by the ChatGPT, which generated the image. You can write each node better there, but since I'm giving a lesson here, I do it a bit faster than spending time here. Put the names correctly, but the right way is for you to rename them there to make it easier. And here the description. The description is not of the image, it's of the agent, which is this text. Oops, it's this text that we are going to drag here to put in the description. Let's test this to see if I can, since I've already run it there previously. Let me click on test here. And that already generated an ID for me that I will use to confirm the publication. And then let's go back there to the documentation. The second step here, look, is to publish the publication, right? So come here, look, copy the code, your URL. And I will here again and HTTP request. I will import from here the import. There was some error here. Let me see which import. And then the chat fixed it here for me. So I can import here more easily, right? I will do an import. It has already imported here. I need to send the header with the authorization taken from the previous node. I don't know why it's connecting here. Taken from the previous node, the authorization. Paste here. Paste the key as well. Paste the key. And here I will also need it. The number that it needs, whatever it leaves. Let me just take a look here at the other publication. Here is the ID as well, right? I will need the same from my application, which I copy from the previous node. I paste here as well. It's with 2 slashes. Here it won't work. And here I need the ID of the creation. This access here, I think I don't need it. Let me just confirm. I don't need it. I need the ID of the creation, which is exactly. And the previous node here, look, it generated this one. I can delete it. And this one here, look, I will pull from this. In the previous one, what it generated, I can even run a test to see if it will work. Well, so it worked here, look, because otherwise it would have given some. If I look here on my Instagram, it probably made some post, which is the Instagram it's connected to. That I made this post here, which by the way is quite ugly. Because we're still using Model 2 from the image screen. Then, having done that, I will reconnect here. Look, look. I will disconnect here. And connect the normal Telegram flow, because this flow here of approval I can't use here in the test, so only to make the post. There, I disconnected. Now I can save and the flow is ready. So let's test it now that it's complete. Look, I will save for this. I will take the link from the other one. This link here. No, I want the link from the form and I will put it here again. But I will change it now to Model 3 to make a nicer post here. Look, Model 3 image generator. I will save and go here, look, and in the, put it here again. I will submit. I can go back. Let's see here if it's running this post. Here it's running, right? Let's see if it will send it to Telegram, to the bot we created, to approve or not. And if it will post here on the Instagram account I have did for testing, right? Let's see here. It's waiting. Let's see, on Telegram it created this post with a much better image now with Model 3, and here it includes all the descriptions, the hashtags, and it doesn't have this post yet. I would have to approve or disapprove it. If I disapprove, it won't do anything as we set in the flow, and if I approve, it should post directly to my Instagram. Here I can close it. Let's look at the flow. There was some error here. Let's see what the error was. I'll go back here. There was an error here in the post. All right, let's see here. Look. Okay. The error. Because here, look, I should have named the node that has this URL. Since I didn't name it, and I connected another flow here in the middle, it can't pull it, but that's easy. We go here in the editor, and here, look, URL here. I put in parentheses the knock. That is, where is this URL from again? Let me see here. It's from, this URL comes from this OpenAI here. Let me just put a set here in front so I know it's it. I go here after the $sign. I'll put a parenthesis, and I select here. Look, it didn't change the name there, but it's this one. Look, then I put a dot, then I put item dot, then I select this JSON right here. Look, let me just see if this name I saved here, it's because I didn't save the rename here with the 7 in front. Renum. Let's see if it has been renamed here as well. I think it wasn't renamed. Let me just do it again right here, okay? I'll delete here. I'll put parentheses. Let me go back. It was like this here. The JSON.text was like this. Now I go here, put the parentheses. Here I will select this ChatGPT 7 that I renamed just to know. Then I put the dot, item, dot, and it's ready. It didn't turn red here, and it's ready. I will save this flow. And I will run it again to see if there will be any more errors for us to fix. It's normal for errors to occur, and then you see where the error is and fix it until your automation is ready. I will submit again. I'll go back here to the flow to see it executing. It's already running here. Hold on. Here, look, this is the one that's running, right? And it's running here. Let's see if it will request approval here on Telegram. It's going to create a new post, right? Let's see this. Let's see here. It's already waiting. I'll go to Telegram. I accidentally closed it here. Let me open it again. Here, the post it created didn't turn out very well. I couldn't disapprove. But since we're just testing, I'll approve. It's just to see if it will execute the entire flow. I can close here. And here, let's see if it will continue. The flow, let me go back. Here, it gave completed. So it made the publication. Let's confirm here on my test Instagram. Show updated. Ready here. It made the publication as we publishing. However, here there's another error that it didn't publish the text. So let's see what happened. It was supposed to have published the text as well. So what's the problem? That it stops when it's connected. I'm not going to do it again because I'm going to disconnect. And I'm going to connect here directly just so I can pull the information I want. It will probably give an error in the text here. And then we fix that. It's generating the image there. Probably in the next editions they will fix this approval here in test mode. Because now it's only working. In official mode here. Here. It will probably give some error, let's see. No, it didn't. Because I think I didn't save it at that time. It could be... And no, it really didn't pull. So I'm going to fix it here. I'm going to pull it here from the agent. The text, it will pull correctly. Let me just check here. Hold on. Ah, okay, it's pulling correctly. I'll save. I go. Connect here. Wait, then. I disconnect, connect again. Connect everything here, I'll save. And I'll run it again until it works here. Fit in this that has to publish the image and the text that goes for approval there on Telegram, right? So let me see here. It's running. I update here. And it's running. Let's wait. It's running this automation. When it requests authorization there on Telegram, I approve and wait to see if it will publish the image and the text. To see if it will publish both. So it's finishing running here. And I will approve this new publication it created. I give the approval. It's approved. It will update here. Finished. Let's see here if it published. I'll update Instagram here. It made the post and included the text. So, it did it. Correctly. What we set up worked out here. So I hope you enjoyed this video sequence. I would like to ask, for those of you who stayed until the end, confirm if you are subscribed. Leave a thumbs up because it helps the channel's reach. So, thank you for staying until the end. A hug and see you in the next lesson.